Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to hop on real quick before I head out. Got somewhere to be today. Looking rough as y'all can see. But anyway, I wanted to hop on because y'all just don't know how good these past 2 weeks have been to me. My eyes look exhausted, y'all, because I was up watching videos for work stuff till like 2:30 in the morning. Anyway, this has been a winning week for me, y'all. I mean, a true winning week for me. Like, I'm almost teary eyed just even thinking about it. And that's not what my eyes are red. I'm just tired, y'all. But I'm almost teary eyed thinking about it. And let me tell y'all why. As most of y'all know, 2020 was a very, very, very rough year for a lot of us, with loss of family members. Lots of family members lost due to COVID, due to murders, due to all kind of stuff going on, right? But through it all, y'all, I just really been pushing, like pushing. I said today to somebody, like, some days I just want to cry, and I just put my face on and go with it because I know I got stuff to get done. And now I'm like trying to, focus back in on my fitness and focusing on like so many things on my plate. But let me get into it, y'all. Let me tell you why this week has been a great week, and it was definitely a week of win that, and last week a week of win that I really, really needed. So, as most of y'all might know, I made the decision to homeschool my son this year. And the reason being is we were extremely concerned over school in general, of what he would be getting out of school. And because we already saw early in that he was way ahead of, the other kids his age. And so we had him in private school, and we weren't really concerned about the educational side. We felt like he would do well. We just really wanted him to be somewhere safe, and where, he had a little bit of an awkward personality. Now he's just a big social butterfly now, but we didn't know how it was going to turn out. So we put him in the school. We're paying a lot of money, y'all, like about 34K a year, something like that. It was crazy. We were paying a lot of money for him to be in the school. He went there for 3 years, and everything went well. And we decided during COVID not to send him back. One, they stopped school in March of last year. So we've been homeschooling since March of last year. Had a game plan of like, okay, well, since we've already been homeschooling, we're going to just continue forward with homeschooling him, right? And then his dad came at the last minute, like right before the school year started, and was like, hey, let's go ahead and just put him in school. We'll just supplement everything else, from there, at least try it out and see how it goes. Y'all, I was scared to death of putting him in public school. And the reason being is I know that it's easy for kids to slip through the cracks. I know that some teachers care and some teachers just simply don't. And if you're really smart, you tend to have, behavior issues if you're way ahead of everybody else, right? Or what's looked at as behavior issues, instead of looking at it as a child being unchallenged, and a child having little interest in what's going on because they're already way ahead of what you're teaching. And that's typically what happens. So if anybody's watching this and you're prejudging kids like, oh, it's a bad kid, they doing XYZ in class, most of the time it's usually either they're dealing with something or they're well advanced past the level of what's being taught. So with all that said, y'all, we put him in public school for 3 weeks. We tried it out. We were communicating with the school and the teachers. He was reading books during the whole time. While they're doing the work was so easy. I was like preschool work that they had them doing. He was registered for the second grade, and we reached out to the school. Was like, okay, this is just too slow. And he came to us. Teddy came to us saying, this is too easy. I need some more challenge. He literally was begging us for challenges, and so we were doing too much. Like, it was just too much trying to do work full time, trying to help him with that, not doing some of the assignments because he felt like they were just too easy and a waste of time. And the school then tested him, and he didn't do well on their test because he said, Mom, it was just too easy. I didn't see the point of it. So with that said, he did well. I shouldn't say he didn't do well. He did well on them. He just didn't do what they wanted him to do, I guess, or something. So they were like, he didn't know multiplication and algebra, so they couldn't move him up to third grade. And I was like, huh? This kid's like really good in math, y'all. And so it just didn't make sense to us. And so we talked to him about it, and he explained why he didn't do well and so forth. And y'all, let me tell y'all, this little boy, we decided to pull him out of homeschooling. He's been doing perfectly fine all year, doing a lot of independent studies. Some days I've literally been in tears thinking that, like, I'm not doing enough for my child. He's not going to have everything that he needs. He's not going to be ready. Like, because he wasn't paying attention some days. He's watching YouTube, stuff like that. Like, just all kind of stuff, y'all. And anybody knows me, I'm a stickler for education. And I bust my butt to pay for my college education. So for me, school is uber important. And so with all that said, y'all, we were just really, really stressed over this whole process. And I can't talk for too long because I do got somewhere to be today. But end of the year came around. I had already figured out what we need to do to homeschool. I immediately pulled him out of school. And because I couldn't take it anymore, y'all. Like, I was just like, this is ridiculous. He's not being challenged. Like, none of this. They wouldn't move him up a level to third grade. So we pulled him out and moved him up to third grade and homeschooled him. And everything went extremely well. We did, a Williamsburg field trip not too long, a couple of weeks ago. He basically finished all of third grade early in, and he's been doing fourth grade stuff now, right? So we had him take the California Achievement Test to kind of show us where he was at and help us to put him in the best position as far as where he would go if we decided to send him back to school, or if we decided to homeschool longer, to understand where we need to challenge him at. So I'm saying all of this, y'all, to share with y'all that first and foremost, before I even talk about how he did on the exam, this little boy, my 7-year-old son in the third grade, sat down to take a test today at 10 a.m. and finished at like 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m., something like that. So about 5.5 hours. This child sat there, took the exam, stopped and had his lunch, took a couple of little breaks. From my understanding, he did it at his dad's house, not with me. So he stopped and took his break, and then he went back to work. And his dad was like, he didn't have to force him to do anything. He didn't have to challenge him. He didn't have to say too much to him. He just did it. He was like, okay, went back after his little quick breaks. And we didn't manage his time today, nothing. Like, we're super proud of this kid. Like, just for him to get that level of maturity to step up and do what he needs to do was just amazing. So now on to the test results. So since the principal of the school and the people who were giving him the exam said that he wasn't ready for third grade, right, y'all? So in his reading vocabulary, he got a raw score of 38 out of 40 and scored in the 4.6 grade level, right? And ranked in the 82nd percentile. In reading comprehension, he got 45 out of 40, and the grade equivalent was 5.2. When I say grade, I mean the grade in school. His percentile was 91st percentile. His reading composite was 78 out of 85 with a 5.1 grade level and 91st percentile. His mathematics computation was 72 out of 72. He's very good at math, y'all. With a 5.3 grade level and 99 percentile. This is nationally ranked, by the way, you all. His mathematic concepts and problems were 44 out of 45. He scored in the 6.9 grade level, and he was in the 99 percentile. His math composite was 116 out of 117. He scored right at 6.0 grade level, and he was in the 99th percentile. His language mechanics was 51 out of 66, and he scored in he ranged in the 6.5 grade level, 98 percentile. His language usage and structure was 21 out of 25. And grade equivalent was 6.3 and 92nd percentile. His language spelling was 23 out of 25, and he was in the 7.4 grade level and 98 percentile. His language composite was 72 out of 91 with a 6.4 grade level, 98 percentile. His total composite was 289 out of 318. These are the questions total that he got right, 289 out of 318. His grade level equivalent was 5.8, and he scored in the 99 percentile nationally. Now, this child, they wouldn't even move up to the third grade, y'all, but he did this well on the standardized exam. And mind you, he did not take the timed exam, and it's timed about 5 hours or so anyway, but he didn't take it timed. And he still met the time of what he would have done. Actually, they would have broken into 2 days in the elementary school for him, because I remember taking the CAT exam and MAP exam when I was in school. But he did extremely well, y'all. We're super proud of this kid. We'll probably give him a few more social studies and science, because the CAT, California Achievement Test, does not test in those areas. So we'll probably do that. But overall, y'all, he did so well. And we're so proud of our little person. And I just wanted to say this because I did post something on LinkedIn too. But I just want to say, we went off a gut instinct. Like, I was literally in tears, worried that we weren't going to be doing the right things for him this school year. And as far as leaving him in the school system, and my gut just said to pull him. I was worried when we pulled him that we weren't going to be able to give him everything he needed at home. And so I was just extremely worried, y'all. And what I learned is to trust my gut. What I also learned is to trust my child. When my child is coming to me and saying, Mom, this is too easy, like this is baby work, like I need more of a challenge, to trust him and hear him through it, and really, really do right by what your child needs. And last, trust and believe in yourself. I have a bachelor's degree working on a master's degree. His dad has a JD, finished at Georgetown Law. Like, we're really pretty smart people. But I was worried that maybe we wouldn't be able to give him everything that he needed. And just because we got these educational degrees don't mean anything. You don't have to have all that to teach your child. Your knowledge is something that you gain throughout life. Things that you aren't great in, you can always substitute and get like some assistance with it. But my point is believe in yourself. Do what you know and feel in your gut and your heart and your mind that's right for your children, and put that effort towards them. That's all I had to say. See, I got my Southern Jag shirt on today, y'all. Represent SU. So knowledge is power. Your children know what they need. Listen to them. Don't overtalk them. Listen to those little people and let them guide you, or help guide you to guide them where they need to be going. I just want to hop on and share that, y'all. Honestly, I was tempted almost to send this to Fairfax County Superintendent and be like, hey, this is what I was talking about when I sent you all that end of the year message that we were taking Teddy out of the school. Here's why. But I decided not to be that petty. But I might still follow up some kind of way, because who knows what we're going to do for next year. Don't know yet. Anyway, y'all, Queen Patty here. Hope you all have an amazing day, an amazing week. I know it's wet over this way. Wishing you all success, happiness, and positive energy to surround y'all. That was only part of my wins, y'all. I forgot. Sorry, y'all. Let me not sum this video up yet. My girlfriend got a job at my employer today. She got an offer. Thanks to me and her working together and really working to get her in a role. And I'm so excited about that. I said there were some wins for the week, y'all, didn't I? My son's test was only one part of it. But I'm super excited about that. And then to top it off, I got an award for empathy in action at work. Not this Friday, but the Friday before. And that was amazing. And then also I was hired in a new role at my current employer, and also got my promotion. So I am just like winning, y'all, winning this week. And I'm excited because it's been a rough year. It's been a lot of sacrifice that's happened this year. It's been a lot of effort and time put into this year. And I'm just so grateful to be in the position that I'm in, to see my life excelling, to see those in my life excelling, to see those around me excelling. And I'm just motivated, y'all. Like, I just want to keep kicking down doors and keep opening up windows and letting other people come in to get some of that joy and positivity and that excellence that's happening, y'all. And I'm just grateful, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. So, look, can't steal my shine today. I'm about to go meet my girlfriend to celebrate, and I'm pumped, y'all. That's all I have for y'all. Remember to keep positive energy around you. Continue to put positive energy out into the universe so that you may receive that positive energy back. Continue to put positive energy in those around you, into yourself as well, because oftentimes we give so much to others that we don't give to ourselves. So keep positive energy around you. Continue to be a positive impact on someone else's life, on your own life, on your family life, and just keep killing the game. That's all I have to say. All right. Take care.